The Apostle John tells us in 1 John 4:9, "This is how God showed his love amongst us. He sent his one and only Son into the world that we may live through him." When you hear the word love, I wonder what you think of. Do you think of affection, warmth, maybe romance or family? When the Bible talks about love, it talks about action. The Apostle John says, "This is how God showed his love. He sent his Son." At Christmas, we celebrate the God who didn't just tell us how he feels, but he came so that we can have life through him. He stepped into our world in humility. He stepped out of heaven into a manger as a baby, completely vulnerable. For some of us, that's really hard to believe, that the God who lives on the throne is full of majesty and power, and who should be worshipped would come down to us as a lowly baby, just to be amongst us, to walk as one of us, so that he can save us and bring us back to himself. Maybe you're not sure of what this God is like. Maybe you're not sure if he's kind, if he's close, if he is for you and not against you. If maybe like me, you grew up with an understanding of God that he was a judge, that he was watching, waiting for you to make mistakes, ready to find your mistakes and punish you for them. Once I saw what Jesus was like and how he came to minister to us, I began to see a God that was vastly different to that picture. When we see Jesus at Christmas, we see a God who came into our world, who stepped into our messiness, into our pain, into our loss, into our brokenness to save us out of it. And that meant that he had to get down here into all of our mess. That's exactly what it is that we celebrate at Christmas. The God who made the stars didn't stay distant, but he came down amongst us. Maybe you've wondered whether his love is real, but you don't have to guess. You can read all about him in the Bible and you can see his love. In Jesus, God's love becomes visible. Love welcomes the forgotten, the broken. He heals, he restores, he forgives. And ultimately, his love made visible in the manger didn't end there, but it ends with him dying for you and me on a cross so that we can have a full life in him. John adds something really beautiful at the end of that verse. He says that we might live through him. God doesn't just comfort us, but he changes us, he transforms us. It took me a long time to learn this truth about God's love in the Bible, that he didn't just come so that one day in the future I can be with him in heaven. He came so that right now, right here, I can begin living a life that's transformed in him, that's different. He's called us out of our darkness into his light, out of fear into peace, out of striving into rest, and to restore our relationship with him. That's how this transformation happens, because he walks among us, he walks alongside us, and he carries us through when things are challenging. Christmas is God saying, you don't have to wonder what I'm like. You don't have to earn my love. I've already come to you. Jesus is not just a messenger from God, like any prophets who came before him. He is the Son. He is God himself in human flesh. If you want to know what God is like, what his heart is like, all you need to do is get to know Jesus as he's portrayed in the Word. So as you see the lights and you sing carols this Christmas, remember that Christmas is not just about sending a gift from far away. That's not all that God did. He came himself amongst us so that we can have a life and live through him.